Hello, on this video I will show you this which is the best EPOS system ever made, and I'll prove it to you today. Okay, so here I have my admin dashboard, right? So first you have the products of your restaurant, right? So you have the categories that you can add and choose an icon, like I added some here. And you have the products, right? The products are for the each a category, right? So first I'll show you how to add a product and how easy it is adding a product manually, but then I'll show even an easier way, all right? So here, add product, right? So for example, hot dog, you add the price, $6, $6.50, and add a description. You can generate with AI if you don't want to write. They generate it. Interesting. It's nice. It has a beautiful description here that you can use or not. And here you can add an image to your product, which is always recommendable, right? So I will add uh, an image of a hot dog, and very soon you will also be able to create images. All right. So far, I will just add an image here. So I'll drag here and I have my image here. And then of course you can add sizes, like size, uh, each size is a price, like a large one is 650, nice A is 650, a small one, and then a large one is 10, all right? Flavor options, right? Which are just variations, and add-ons, right? So for example, is an add-on that will add to the price. So for example, extra cheese. Extra cheese is gonna add $1, for example, right? Maximum add-ons allowed to be, let's put just one. All right. So here I added the product. Very easy, right? The product I accidentally added on drinks. Anyway, but I will be anyway. Okay, so that's the part. But even easier, you can import from a file that you have, maybe a PDF file, maybe a table, an Excel table that you have, or even from an image. Look how cool. So here I have a random menu, like it is a menu of a restaurant. You can imagine this, for example, uh, taking a picture of your current menu, and then you go here and you go to import from image, and then you get the image of the menu, which I did here. This is the image of the menu, and then it's going to analyze the image and extract the products, even if it's a very messy image. Even if you just take a picture of your current menu, if you have your current menu somehow, you can automatically uh, put out the products. You don't have to manually add one by one. All right. Okay, so it's taking a bit long because it was a lot of images, right? No, it was a lot of products on the image that I show here. It's a lot of products, a lot of foods. So yeah, it's taking a while. Here it is. All the products perfectly with all the prices, everything that was, get it? Everything that was in the image is now here. So that easy. And if I press confirm, they will all appear here. I will just have to add an image for each one if I wanted. So that makes it very easy, right? But I won't add for now, I was just demonstrating. I also delete the hot dog because it was just a demonstration. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you have here your products. Now, how you will display these products for your customers, right? And later I'll show how they can order. So you have first, I like to show panels. You can create beautiful panels to display your products. So you go here, create panel, and then you have a lot of different styles. So let me select some products for the let me get those three ones here, and then it will be, here is the preview. So this day is slider one that it passes. So like it keeps sliding for the people to see, and then you can choose the style, the slide duration, other things. You have some other ones like this one is also interesting. Then you can select more products. You have the feature one, right? The feature one shows it here, and then it has the products here in a slideshow as well. For example, there are plenty of options. I think I'll go with the slide highlight. I kind of like this one. Okay, so I create a panel, a slideshow for the meals. I created, okay, and then if I just press view here, you you have the panel here in a big screen, and all you have to do is to get the link from this panel, and then with this link you can share any way you want, right? You can just put it in any TV, anything, just with this web page, right? Perfect. Okay, so here you have the panels, and you have the catalogs, right? And right after I'll show the order, which is the most important. So this is the menu. This is what your customers. So you can, for example, put a QR code menu in every table. So here you have the menu with other products that you added, and then of course you can put a lot of different configurations. For example, show description after clicking only, and then it updates here. So here only after someone clicks, it will show at the description. Can be show prices, not show prices, and then you can auto like the fonts, the colors, anything you would like. Add your logo. This restaurant doesn't have a logo yet, but you can very easily create a beautiful menu with a lot of different options, right? For example, floating button for the categories, right? So the user can click here, right? So is also an option. Uh, okay, so here you have this beautiful menu, and how will you show this menu to your customers? Really easy. You go to QR codes, and then you have the display only, because we're not talking about others, and you have these beautiful models that you can use. You can just print this and put everywhere. Great. So now I'll show you how it is amazing, how this app can be amazing just for decoration and for creating virtual catalogs, right? But the best part is the ordering, which makes everything automatic. So, and then you can collect data more. So that's the next thing I'll show. So here you have an ordering menu, right? So this menu here is you can order with it. So you can give to your waiter, for example. Any waiter can have it on their phone, right? So I will be using this QR code to access my ordering menu, like if I was a waiter. And then I'll show you here on my phone, right? And here you have my menu. Like this is what the customers would see, but also what the waiter would see on this case, because you can also make orders, right? Perfect. So I'll make an order here. I'll make some iced coffee, soda can, juice, for example. We have different sizes. Okay, add note, arrival. Okay, take away or to go. You have here, and you have the final price. You can add a tip. Okay, I'll make the order. Confirm order, right? All right. Now, now that the order has arrived, you can check it here on the orders. Now that an order has arrived, it will appear here on the orders, right? All right. And okay, here it is. All right. It just took some seconds, and then you also have the timer for when an order was made, right? So you can hide the timer or not. So those orders stay here on the kitchen screen, all right? So the kitchen screen, it is a screen that you have a link here that you can put in your kitchen that every order made automatically goes there. So I'll show you now. This is what the people are going to see on your kitchen, right? They see, here, okay, prepare. Okay, I prepare, all right, this one, mark ready. It's ready for collection, right? And then you have here the pickup screen, which will show the orders that are ready. And then you can put this pickup screen for your customers to see, oh, that's mine. They go, you can also put the name of your customer here or the way to catch and take, all right? Perfect. And also an order is delivery, you can put mark delivery. And then it is completed, right? And then the orders go on. There is also the tables mode, which once on, like for example, let me add some 5 tables. Once the table mode is on, you can then order per table. So I'll make another order now that the table mode is on, and I will be selecting a table, right? All right, so here I have my order, and now I'll choose something else here, and then now the table mode is activated. So now when I press confirm order, it will be the tables, right? Okay, sorry, I forgot to press require table selections for orders. That's very important, right? So now, okay, so now once I order, it will require a table for the order. So here I will select a table. So you can imagine a waiter, okay, select the table. Table one, perfect. So the order was confirmed. The order appeared here, the one that I just made, and it is on the table. So here you can check the orders that are on the table, right? and and you can make orders, and then when a table is gone, you can finish the table and you can download the bill, so you can have the full bill of the table. So here you have a table's bill automatically generated. So everything that is ordered on the table you have here. You can also add tips, of course, and then you can add tips, for example, a percentage like 10% of bill, so total with the tip, and then the person pays. Okay, the person pay is all done, finish table. All right, done. And then you keep doing this until you finish your shift. So, and once you end your shift, let's say morning shift, it will be here on the closed shifts, right? And then on the closed shifts here, uh, you have your statistics for each day, and then you can click here and you see everything that was ordered during the day, the total revenue, all the products ordered. So here you have all products are and a lot of data that you can control. So at the end of the day, you can see everything that was ordered, right? And download it out as a PDF report. So those are some of the features. There are more. For example, you can define waiters so they can share tips, among other things.